The last functioning hospital in the Sudanese city of the Al Fashir was raided, and hundreds are also feared to have been killed there after a paramilitary force overran the city this week, the World Health Organization (WHO) and a Sudanese official has said. Also, Millennium could not immediately verify the deaths as the communications inside the city are cut off and the doctors from the hospital have been offline since the paramilitary rapid support force, that is RSF, seized the Sudanese army's last stronghold in the city on the Sunday. It was also unclear when exactly the raid will happen, which also the Sudanese official as well as the doctors and the activists have claimed to have happened and also blamed on the RSF that took place. It is also the RSF that dismissed the reports as the information also saying in the hospital and in the statement that all the Al Fashir's hospital have had been abandoned. More than 36,000 people have fled Al Fashir since Sunday, according to the International Organization for Migration, but little is known about the fate of more than 200,000 other thoughts to be remained there during an 18-month RFS, that is, the assault and the siege of the city. Also, rights groups have long feared that an RSF takeover of famine-stricken Al Fashir could trigger mass revenge killings and escapes from the city that have reported summary killings. The rights group and the US officials have accused the RSF and allied militias of the ethnic cleansing in the Darfur documented by the Millennium. Also, Al Fashir was the army's last significant holdout in the vast western Darfur region as it battles the army in the war that erupted in the April 2023. Abduction hospital under attack. Darfur state governor, that is Minni Minawi, a former Darfur rebel leader now aligned with the army against the RSF, said on the X platform on the Wednesday that 460 people were killed in the attack on the Al Fashir Saudi hospital. The Minawi did not provide details and could not be reached for comment. The two Sudanese doctors groups, also citing sources on the ground and an Al Fashir activist network, said that they believed hundreds of people in the makeshift ward around the hospital were also killed. It is in addition to those inside as well. Also, the Millennium could not immediately verify their claim. The WHO said in the statement on the Wednesday that 4 doctors, a nurse, and a pharmacist were also abducted from the Saudi hospital. A humanitarian source could not confirm the death count but confirmed the kidnappings. A WHO spokesperson told the Millennium that it had verified the attack based on multiple eyewitnesses' statements, a government account, and few photos and videos. This is very tragic. Also, a video shared by the Minawi and circulated on the social media purported to show the hospital attack was also geolocated by the Millennium to a different location, an Al Fashir University building which the 2 former residents said have been used as a shelter. However, satellite imagery of the hospital on the 28th of October published by the Yale Humanitarian Research Lab also showed clusters of white objects surrounded by the red stains on the ground it said were consistent with the human remains around the hospital. According to the Al Fashir's residents, doctors and the humanitarians, the RSF repeatedly attacked the hospital inside the Al Fashir during the siege, targeting them with rocket fire, drones, and raids on foot. During the siege, the doctors who remained in the Al Fashir had been treating malnutrition, trauma cases, and maternity cases in the Saudi hospital with a few, if any, supplies after all other hospitals were abandoned due to attacks.